Prince Harry's concerns over his UK safety has sparked questions over his expected attendance at the Invictus Games, as a royal editor wondered if he would also ask the Dutch government for paid police protection. ITV's royal editor Chris Shipp looked at the security issues involving Prince Harry which are preventing him from visiting the UK and noted the Duke of Sussex may have similar problems in the near future. Harry is expected to visit the Netherlands in a few months' time to attend the Invictus Games and was also predicted to make a stopover in the UK while making the journey. But Mr. Shipp remarked the security issue in the UK could easily apply to the Netherlands also and wanted to know where was the line for Harry's safety concerns. Speaking on ITV's Royal Rota podcast, Mr. Shipp and producer Lizzie Robinson reflected on Harry's security concerns in the UK. Ms. Robinson explained the background and said, during the unveiling of the Princess Diana statue, when he was over here, he attended a charity event. And he says his security was compromised due to the absence of police protection whilst leaving a charity event. Mr. Shipp reflected on the story but wondered what would happen to Harry for the upcoming Invictus Games. He added, because Prince Harry claims that the British police will have access to intelligence and the kind of things that his privately funded US security won't have. But then again, couldn't you say that about when he goes to the Netherlands for the Invictus Games? Is he going to bring his own security or is he going to ask for the Netherlands government to pay for his security that he'll pay them back? Ms. Robinson remarked, I mean, where does he draw the line? She added until the security situation is resolved then it is unlikely that Harry or Meghan will visit the UK. Harry launched a judicial review against the Home Office after his request to pay for police protection was denied. Legal representative from the Duke of Sussex sworn he and his family have been targeted by groups and that they fear for their safety should they visit the UK. Harry has asked for police protection which would also grant him access to intelligence to protect his family, but this was denied. The Duke is predicted to make a visit to the UK near the launch of the Invictus Games in The Hague, the Netherlands, which is due to begin on April 16. Prince Philip's memorial service is expected to be held around that time as the royal consort died on April 9. Former Royal Protection Officer, Ken Wharf, noted Harry had an option available to him to avoid publicity over his security woes. Speaking on Palace Confidential, Mr. Wharf explained the Duke of Sussex still had contacts in Buckingham Palace who could arrange a liaison officer for him. The officer would be able to act as a mediator between Prince Harry and the wider royal security detail. He added, now, if that happened, we probably wouldn't be discussing that now because it would have been in place and everything would have worked. But to make this request at relatively short notice and without any warning, threatening this legal action I think has confused himself if I'm honest. Royal expert Rafe Hadel, Mancu told GB News that Harry could learn from Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice who have their own private security. He explained, if there were a real security risk for Prince Harry, our intelligence services would, of course, take action. We have to remember that and they aren't going to simply let that information not go unnoticed. And then, of course, you could expect Scotland Yard to take the necessary action. Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice, Hi-Rex, royal protection officers who are extremely skilled and have a lot of history in this area and they've also got security clearance in the royal palaces. And if Prince Harry speaks very nicely to Beatrice and Eugenie, maybe he can borrow their protection officers when he's in the country. And of course, we're only talking about the occasions when he's not in royal surroundings because if Harry's over here, visiting his family, you will, of course, get the same protection that they're getting by virtue of being in the same area.